get started in a couple of minutes. So I'm just going to let you listen to the chimes, nature, and look at my little area and back over here. So good morning, everyone. Good morning, Heidi. I hope everyone is having an amazing Wednesday. Good morning. I am here to provide you some Breath, Body, Mind by Toivo by Advocacy Unlimited. So once a week I come to present some practices that I do on a daily basis. I talk a lot about them because I really like them, because there are things that are within me versus having to go and get something outside of me. So we're going to be doing Breath, Body, Mind. We're going to follow the same sequence that I've been doing. Like I said, I'm going to introduce a couple of new things, and when I introduce them, I'll talk you through them. I have my chair that I'm going to do the practices standing up, then I'm going to go to sitting down. With music, I am only going to have the chimes on when we do chimes because I think there's a lot of music in nature, and I really like to hear the birds sing, so I hope that you get to enjoy them also. So why don't we get started? Again, I'm going to be doing Breath, Body, Mind by Toivo by Advocacy Unlimited. So we are going to start off with a little bit of shaking. We're going to go to tapping. We're going to go to some movements. Then we're going to end our practice with a little bit of a longer meditation. I encourage you to do what you can. Please take care of yourself. You're the only person that knows yourself the best. So do what feels comfortable, do what feels right, do the practice the way that it brings you the most joy. So why don't we get started with a little bit of shaking. So stand up in a position where you can lift your heels off the ground, kind of shake your arms like they're just by your side, and you don't really have to put much effort into moving them. You're just kind of letting them go. and shaking the stress out of your body, shaking anything that's going on in your body, even if you don't identify as having any stress. Just maybe shaking some stuff that's going on that you just would like to release. It's a great way to gently get rid of stuff that's going on and releasing maybe residual stuff. I know there's a lot of things going on in the world right now, and sometimes it tends to store up in our bodies. So just imagine shaking it out, lifting your heels off the ground, letting it go, releasing that level of frustration, whatever is going on. And if you can work into having a smile on your face, and I kind of had a smile on my face because I planted some seeds and I see some life growing from the seeds, so I'm really kind of excited to see the life growing. So just release the frustration in your arms, in your body. If you feel inclined or feel comfortable, smile a little. Pretend that you're young again and you get to make as much noise as you want. So let's incorporate our breath with this shaking and take a nice breath in and a breath out with the loudest noise you feel comfortable doing. Ha! Breath in and breath out with the loudest noise you feel comfortable. Ha! And this time, if you can, let's roar a little. We are powerful people, so let's roar, and the roar releases any stuff that's building up inside of us. So take a nice deep breath in and out with the roar. One more time, breath in and out with a roar. And slowly come to stillness, go within. Become aware of the sensations in your body, in your mind. If you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes just for a second. Really tap into what's inside of us. And if you have your eyes closed, go ahead and open them. And Jessica says, it sounds like the birds are shaking and releasing with us too. Yay! Yes, they are. I love the birds. So I am going to do that same practice sitting down. So I'm going to kind of move my screen a little bit so you can see me. I'll bring my chair closer. So I invite you just to shake as you're sitting down. And you can't really see it, but I'm lifting my feet off the ground, kind of tapping gently. You know how sometimes when we're waiting for something, we kind of tap our feet, maybe tap one foot or the other. And again, if that's too much, just gently move. If any of it is too much, just slow the practice down to allow you to release something without causing more stress that this is too hard or this takes too much out of you. Just tap if you feel comfortable. Maybe shake a leg, shake an arm. Just imagine you're a kid and you don't really care what anyone thinks about you moving around and making movements and shaking out stress. And using our body as a way to release stuff that's going on inside of us. Just release all the stress, shaking your legs, shaking your arms. And let's incorporate our breath, taking a nice breath in and breath out with a sigh. Breath in. Breath out with a sigh. And if you can and you feel okay doing it, smile as you breathe out. Take a breath in and breath out with a sigh. And now slowly come to stillness, close your eyes, go within. Become aware of the sensations in your mind, your body, and your spirit. Notice what's changed, what's shifted, what's different after this practice. So now I invite you to, we're going to go to the next movement. I'm just going to move the chair to the side for a minute, and we're going to do some tapping. And we're going to tap each side of our body. We're going to go to our collarbone. We're going to go to this part. We're going to go to the top part of each arm and the bottom part of each arm. We're going to go to our belly. And sometimes this is hard to see. We're going to go to the outside of our legs and all the way down. And then you go to the outside of your ankles, the tops of your toes, inside of your ankles, the bottom part of your legs on the inside, then this part of your legs. Then we're going to go to our back, into our sacrum, or like right where our spine is, but gently, because you don't want to hurt yourself. And then to the part of our back that has our kidneys and keeps our kidneys safe, or where our kidneys are in our back. Then we go back to each side. And each part of the tapping allows us to strengthen parts of our body and also release what might be stored in different parts of our body. It's really powerful. This helps with our lungs and to open our lungs, and this helps with our immune system. So all of these, there's research behind where to tap. And when you're tapping here, it's almost on the front part of your kidneys. So when you do this, the sides. So stand with your feet hip distance apart. And again, I'm going to do it standing up. And then I'm going to move the chair back and do it sitting down. I have a little bug that seems to like my glasses. It's a great way to shake, see? So we're going to start by tapping one side. And if you feel like it, try to encourage yourself to smile. Focusing on all the beautiful things we have today to look forward to, all the amazing sunshine and blue sky. And let's tap the other side, gently waking up our bodies and saying good morning, yay! And now going to our collarbone and getting our lungs going this morning so we can breathe in this fresh, beautiful air. And now to the top part of our back, the lower part of our neck, getting our immune system going, tapping into an area that we all need to strengthen these days. And now we're going to go to one shoulder and all the way down that arm. We're going to clap our hands, which activates a lot of pressure points in our bodies just by clapping, which is a really cool thing. That's why we feel so good when we clap. And go up the inside of our arms, tapping, gently tapping, getting our arm going. And we can go to our other shoulder. And I also encourage sending some love to different parts of our body and thanking different parts of our body as we tap. Saying thank you so much for having an amazing arm, for being part of my amazing body, for allowing me to do the things that only an arm can do. And now we can go to our bellies. This is our amazing belly. Sometimes I have people say, I'm not going to say I have an amazing belly, but we all do. It does so much for us. Sending some love as we tap our amazing belly. Now the tapping actually goes a little outside to different parts of our legs or our hips, which I tend to say our legs, so this makes up the bottom part of our body. So it's just right here that I normally don't talk about, but it's a great way to kind of tap in and get our legs moving and saying thank you for our legs, the outside of our legs. And now we are going to go all the way down the outsides of our legs. And just for a minute, you're not going to be able to see me. All the way down to our ankles, to the top part of our feet, the insides of our ankles, the bottom parts of our leg on the inside, and now the top parts of our leg. And now we're going to go to our back and our sacrum, gently tapping, getting our amazing body and saying that we love every single parts of our amazing body. To our kidneys, saying good morning and thank you for being part of my body and doing all the things you naturally do all on your own. We really do have an amazing body. And going back to one side. You think about what our body does on its own. Into our other side. And now, if you can clap your hands, give yourself a round of applause. Now I invite you to come to stillness, close your eyes, go within. See what's come up, what's changed. Now, if you have your eyes closed, I invite you to open them. It's something that I notice after I do this practice, that I can breathe more deeply, if that makes any sense. So I'm smelling things in nature right now that just make me feel like, wow, it just really does tap into allowing our lungs to start doing what they do naturally. So now we're going to do this stuff sitting down. So I have my chair here, and we are going to tap sitting down. So we're going to I'm going to move it back so I don't know if you can see. We're going to tap one side. We're going to tap another side. And then we're going to tap our collarbone. And like I said, if you feel so inclined, please smile during the practice. And then we're going to tap the top part of our back, the lower part of our neck, to invite our immune system to keep doing the amazing thing our immune system does and help us walk through things that might be around us. Now we're going to go to one shoulder, and again we can send love to every part, go all the way down the top part of your arm, activating all the pressure points in your body, coming up the inside parts of your arm. Let's go to our other shoulder, tapping our shoulder and going all the way down the top parts of our arm, applauding, activating pressure points in our body and coming up the inside part of our arm. Now we're going to go to our belly, sending positive energy to our belly, thanking our belly for all the things our belly does for us. And now we're going to go to the outside parts of our legs. And again, you're going to not see me just a minute as I go all the way down the outside parts of our legs, down to our toes, inside ankle, inside part of your lower leg, the top part of your upper leg. And now we're going to go to our sacrum, then our kidneys. We go to one side tapping and to the other side tapping. And that ends with applauding, activating all the pressure points in your body. Now I invite you to come to stillness, close your eyes, become aware of the sensations in your mind, in your body, in your spirit. Notice what's changed. Has anything moved? Now I invite you, if you have your eyes closed, to go ahead and open your eyes. And I think we can do a little love hot breath. I think that with everything going on, sending more and more love and kindness to everyone we meet, to everyone that's on this Facebook Live event, to everyone in the world, it's really can make a difference. I know for me, feeling loved and accepted is a big thing in my life. And I think that a lot of people feel that way. And sometimes it's hard to say that, hey, if we approach this in a way where we both come out feeling loved and accepted, maybe we'll come out with a solution that works for both of us. So just being able to share some love and kindness with everything that's going on, I think is a great thing to do. So it's a reminder about a hot breath. What we're going to do is we breathe in. We're going to bring our arms a little to the side, but not clenching our fists, not like even hurting ourselves. It's a gentle as we breathe in. And as we breathe out, we're going to fling love and kindness out of our fingertips to everyone on this Facebook Live, everyone in the world. So when I'm doing it, I'm just going to kind of do it to the side so you don't feel like my hands are coming right at you. We're just going to send out love and kindness. And as you exhale, try not to lock your arms as you do it. It's a very gentle practice. So you're going to take a breath in and then breath out with a gentle ha, but you're sending love out that way. So let's coordinate our breath. Take a nice breath in and out with a smile and a sigh. Ha. So breathe in. Ha. 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 Imagine sending love and kindness. Ha. Ha. To all of us. Ha. 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 Now to your friends and family. Ha. 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 Now everyone in the world. Ha. Two more. Ha. Ha. And now close your eyes. Come to stillness. And close your eyes if you feel comfortable. Become aware of what's shifted, what's changed. Have you been able to open up your heart? And now I invite you to open your eyes. And we're going to do that love ha breath sitting down. I'm going to bring the chair a little closer so you can hear me. And what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in. And this time, and I didn't mention it last time, as you're breathing in, you're also breathing in love from the universe, from everyone that's around us, that's sending us love. So we're breathing that into our heart, that opens our heart even more, and sending that love out with our hands and with our breath. So let's coordinate our breath. Breathe in with a smile and breathe out with a sigh. Ah. So breathe in, bringing love in from the universe. Breathe out. Ah, sending love out to the universe. Ah. 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 To our friends and family. Ah. Ah. Everyone in the world. Ah. 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 Two more times. Ah. Ah. Now come to stillness, close your eyes, go within, become aware of the sensations in your mind, in your body, in your spirit. Now go ahead and open your eyes if they're closed. And now we're going to do the 4-4 breath. So we're going to start with our hands a little bit below our belly button, and we're going to breathe in for the count of 4 and breathe out for the count of 4. And this is when we're going to slow our breath down to start to go into, we're going to do 4-4-6-2. We're going to do sky and earth, and then we're going to go into coherent breathing to end. But this is when we start to really use movement and breath to slow our breath. So, like I said, we're going to breathe out as we bring our arms, almost like circling our arms. So if you could just be aware that you're not in an area where anything is around you that you're going to interfere. You just want to be able to circle your arms completely. So let's coordinate our breath together before we put some movement to it. Start with your hands, palms facing up, and let's take a breath in. And breath out with a sigh. One more time, breath in. Then breath out with a sigh. And let's bring movement with our breath. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Breath out. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. And breath out. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. And breath out. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. And breath out. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. And breath out. 2, 3, 4. One more time. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. And breath out. 2, 3, 4. And allow your arms to go by your side. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable, and come to stillness. Become aware of what's shifted, what's changed in your body, in your breath. And if you have your eyes closed, I invite you to go ahead and open them. And now we're going to do this practice sitting down. So we're going to breathe in for the count of 4 and breathe out for the count of 4. If you can do it in a chair that doesn't have sides, that's the best. If you have sides, you can also, if doing this hurts your shoulders, because I know that shoulder issue sometimes happens, I'm actually going to do the breathe in and breathe out where my hands are right in front of me as we're sitting down versus having to circle your arms, because if you have any kind of rotator issue with your arms, this might be hard. And even if going all the way up is difficult, you can just breathe in for the count of 4, stop where it feels comfortable, and then breathe out for the count of 4. It's just trying to work in a little bit of movement with breath. So again, there's so many ways to adjust this to make you feel comfortable. This is not about pushing your body to a limit that you don't feel comfortable or that your body doesn't. So take care of yourself. So I'm going to breathe in for the count of 4 and then breathe out for the count of 4. Just right in front of me so you can see what that practice is like. So start with your hands a little bit below your belly button. And before we add any movement to, I invite you to coordinate your breath with me. So take a breath in. And a breath out with a sigh and a smile if you feel like it. One more time, breath in. And a breath out with a sigh and a smile. And let's add some movement. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. And breath out. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. And breath out. 2, 3. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. And breath. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. And breath out. 2, 3, 4. One more time. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. And breath out. 2, 3, 4. And allow your arms to rest on your lap or by your side. Close your eyes. Come to stillness if that feels comfortable. Go within. Become aware of the sensations in your body, in your breath. And now if you have your eyes closed, I invite you to open them. And we're going to do the 4-4-6-2 breath. And like I said, we're going to do it first standing up. Then we're going to do it sitting down. So just a reminder for those of you that have not been doing the practice, we're going to breathe in for the count of 4. We're going to pause, and you can have your hands like this. So the idea is to have your hands like this at the top with your arms extended, not to the point that you feel any tension in your arms. And then we're going to hold for the count of 4. Then we're going to breathe out for the count of 6 and hold for the count of 2. It's suggested that you bring your feet together, your toes together like this, and your heels out like that, and the top parts of your upper legs together for this movement. If that does not work for you, that's fine. Stand what feels comfortable for you. And you can work into, so any of these things, I try to do them a couple of times so you can work into this movement with your legs and then alternate and just stand naturally and then go back. So let's coordinate our breath together. Let's take a nice deep breath in and out with a sigh and a smile. So breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. And breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. And breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. And breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. And breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2. Last time. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. And breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2. Now come into stillness, go within, allow your body to return to whatever position you're very comfortable with. If you feel comfortable, close your eyes. See what's changed, what's shifted. Now I invite you to go ahead and open your eyes, and we're going to do the 4-4-6-2 breath sitting down. So go ahead and have a seat, or if you're already sitting down, we are going to coordinate our breath. So take a nice breath in and breathe out with a sigh and a smile. So breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, and breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, last time, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, and breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pause, 2. Now allow your arms to go by your side or on your lap. Come to stillness, close your eyes, go within. Become aware of the sensations in your body, in your breath. Notice any difference. And if you have your eyes closed, I invite you to open them. So we're going to do sky and earth, and then we're going to go into coherent breathing. So with sky and earth, you are going to, if comfortable, put your feet a little wider than hip distance apart, and then you are going to, so you have a solid base, you're going to squat down a little bit, and you're going to start with your arms facing your face, and then we're going to inhale as we gather energy from the sky, come down the center part of our being, and then gather some energy from the earth, but we're going to hinge at the hip and flat back, making sure that we take care of our back as we go down, bending your knees, doing whatever you need to do to take care of your back. We're going to start off with just a couple of minutes with our hands facing our face, not a couple of minutes, almost a minute. And we're going to, again, slow our breath down. I'm going to count our breath, and then we're going to go right into sky and earth. Then we're going to do some playing with our energy ball. So this is the 4th golden wheel of Robert Pang's 4 golden wheels. But I add some extra things into it that are not part of it. But I like what I add into it. It makes me feel kind of special, and I don't know, it makes me feel good. So I just want to let you know that it's an addition to his golden wheel, but I just like it. So anyways, we are going to squat down with our hands facing our face, imagining one's the moon, one's the sun, and taking a breath in and a breath out. And let's slow down even more. Breath in, 2, 3, 4, and a breath out. 2, 2, 3, 4. Breath in. 2, 3, 4. And breath out. 2, 3, 4. Let's release. Breath in as we gather some energy from the sky, the clouds, the heavens coming down, the subject part of our being. Gathering some energy from the earth, hinging at the hip, flat back. Bringing it up the center part of our being, gathering some energy from the sky, the amazing sky above us, coming down the center part of our being, gathering some energy from the earth, taking care of our back as we get some grounding ability from Mother Earth. Inhaling as we gather some energy from the sky, bringing our breath in with that sky. Exhaling as we go down and gathering some energy from the earth. One more time in both directions. Inhaling as we go up, gathering some energy from the sky, the clouds, the heaven, coming down the center part of our being, gathering some energy from the earth, gathering it into our being so we can get some grounding into any part of our day, and ending with our hands facing our face again, squatting down just a little and breathing in. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. And bringing our hands down with our energy ball, all the energy we obtain from the earth, from the sky. And breathing in as we expand our energy ball out, and breathing out as we compress it in. Breathing in as we expand our energy ball out, and breathing out as we compress that energy in. And now we're going to play with our energy ball a little bit, and you can do a figure 8. You can go to the side and play with it on each side, gathering some energy that we obtain from play and how important it is in our lives to play and to have fun. And now let's meet back here, and we breathe in as we expand our energy ball out, and breathe out as we compress our energy ball in. Breathe in as we expand our energy ball out, and breathe out as we compress it in. And this time let's compress all that energy from earth and from sky and from play. Percolate in between our hands. And if you feel comfortable, close your eyes and think of a part of your body that needs a little bit of TLC. And without opening your eyes, if you feel comfortable, put your hands on that spot, sending all that energy to that spot, all the energy from the earth, from the sky, from play. Reminding ourselves we have the ability to heal from within. Now before you open your eyes, I invite you to release your arms to your side. Open your eyes. Actually, if you feel comfortable, keep them closed. Go within. See what's changed. What's different. If you have your eyes closed, I invite you to open them, and we're going to do sky and earth sitting down. And so we're going to start with our hands facing our face, and we're going to start with our breath. So taking a breath in, then a breath out. So breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and breath out, 2, 3, 4, breathe. 2, 3, 4, and breath out. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in as we expand our energy, gathering the energy from the sky. And then we're going to breathe out as we bring it down the center of our being and gather some energy from the earth, again, taking care of our back. As we bring our arms up together, energy from the sky, so breathe in and gather some energy from the sky, the clouds, the heavens, whatever you believe in, come down the center part of your being. Gather some energy from the grounding nature of the earth, come up the center part of our being. As we breathe in, gathering some energy from the sky, and breathe out as we go down to the earth to gather the grounding ability the earth has on us. One more time, each direction. Breathe in as you gather some strength from the sky, the blue sky, the clouds. Breathe out as you gather some energy from the earth. And let's meet with our hands facing our face and breathe in. 2, 3, 4, and breathe out. 2, 3, 4, and bring your hands down so you have your energy ball. And we're going to breathe in as we expand our energy ball out. And we're going to breathe out as we expand our energy ball or compress our energy ball. And breathe in and breathe out. And let's just play with our energy ball, doing a figure 8, doing anything that feels comfortable with your energy ball. And the more that you do this, the more energy you feel with your hands. In the beginning, when I started doing this practice, I didn't feel anything. The more that I do it, the more energy I feel. It's almost like my hands can't even come together with the amount of energy that I've been obtaining from earth and from sky and from play and from doing this practice a great deal. And now we're going to bring our hands where they're facing one another again, and we're going to breathe in as we expand all that energy out and compress our energy ball in, gaining all that strength from earth, from sky, from play, like it's a pearl of light in between our hands. And if you don't have your eyes closed, go ahead and close your eyes and put your hands on a spot of your body that needs some TLC, that needs some healing, that only energy from the earth and sky and from our inner being can provide, sending all that healing energy within our amazing bodies. Now I invite you to take your hands off that spot. And if you feel comfortable going ahead and closing your eyes, going within, becoming aware of the sensations in your mind, body, and spirit. And now if you have your eyes closed, I invite you to go ahead and open them. And this is the fun part. This is where you get to sit down. And I have to laugh. A little critter ran up by me when I was doing that. I was like, oh. We used to have a cat that was very, very proud of the fact that she would be able to catch any critter that was in our backyard, and she would bring it to us. And sometimes at the end of her life, she would bring us live critters because she just wanted to show I can still do this, but didn't kill them. So we would let them go. But now we have a lot more critters because we don't have our cat. Even though our dog wants to chase them, but we just don't want to do that. So anyways, so I invite you to go ahead and find a spot where you could sit down, lay down, get as comfortable as possible. And if you feel comfortable, go ahead and close your eyes, lower your eyelids. Or I am going to turn to the side so you can see my little garden that I set up, or that my husband set up, so you can focus on that if you don't feel comfortable closing your eyes. So I'm just going to move to this side, but I am going to be here counting with you and going through this whole practice. So as your eyes remain closed or lowered or gazing off in my little Zen garden, I invite you to continue slowing your breath down and bringing some relaxation into your forehead and into your eyes, releasing any stress or frustration from your neck and your shoulders and your arms. Releasing anything from your back and your legs and your feet, and allowing yourself just to relax in this moment, releasing everything that might be going on. And we're going to slow our breath down. So breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and breath out, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and breath out, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to turn the chimes. Breathing in with a high chime and out with a low chime. Breathing in with a high chime and out with a low chime. Breathing in with a high chime and out with a low chime. Breathing in with a high chime and out with a low chime. And do that on your own for just a minute. Now let's use our imagination to move our breath. Imagine that your breath is going in and up to the top of your head like a cool breeze, and out and down to the base of your spine. In and up to the top of your head, out and down to the base of your spine. In and up to the top of your head, out and down to the base of your spine. And do this on your own for about a minute. In and up. Now let's continue using our imagination, breathing in from our right arm, circling our heart, and out our left arm. Breathing in through our right arm and circling our heart, and out through our left arm. You can imagine that you're breathing in love and beauty, circling your heart, and releasing it out through your left arm to the world. Breathing in from your right arm, love and beauty, circling your heart, and out through your left arm to the universe. And continue on your own for just a minute. Continue using our imagination to breathe in and up to the top of our head, and out and down through the soles of our feet like a beautiful brook of water, breathing in and up to the top of our head like an amazing wave of our breath, and out and down through the soles of our feet, in and up to the top of our heads, out and down through the soles of our feet, and continue on your own for about a minute. Now release, moving your breath, and just continue breathing in with a high chime and out with a low chime. In with a high chime and out with a low chime, and continue on your own for about a minute. allow your breath to return to its regular pace. Continue sitting or laying down comfortably. And I invite you to bring your awareness to your heart. And as it's on your heart, I invite you to say to yourself, I am happy. I am healthy. I am safe and filled with love and kindness. And as your awareness stays on your heart, I invite you to share that awareness from your heart to everyone's heart that you're going to encounter today, in the next couple of minutes, next couple of days. And imagine sharing that loving kindness from your heart to theirs with your thoughts, your actions, and your words. And imagine silently saying or out loud, saying to everyone you encounter, we are happy. We are healthy. We are safe and filled with love and kindness. And before we move on with our day, stepping into whatever our day holds for us, can we share some of that love and kindness that we've built up in our heart to blanket the world, to cover the world, to send love, kindness, safety, security to everyone that is walking the earth today? And can we all send it to everyone by saying, we are all happy. We are all healthy. We are all safe and filled with love and kindness. And imagine just for a second blanketing the world with those intentions. Now I invite you, if you are laying down, to roll over on your right side to continue the relaxation for just a couple of minutes by tapping into your parasympathetic nervous system. If you are sitting, I invite you to start making some gentle movements, stretching like you're just waking up from a mini nap, coming back to the environment that you started. And if you have not already done that, go ahead and open your eyes and come back to being with us, being here right now, and sharing in the relaxation that we all experience from these practices. Hopefully that you do. I appreciate everyone's time, spending some time with me. It was really a lot of fun. I enjoyed every part of today. I enjoy being outside with nature and enjoying all the beauty and the birds. And even when we were doing the coherent breathing with the chimes, I had birds all in my trees that were coming to visit, so it was very nice. So thank you so much for spending some time with me. I hope you have an amazing day today. I will see you again next week on Wednesday to do these practices with you again. As always, I share love and kindness with whatever you do today. I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you so much. Bye.